What's up, guys? Probably bringing you a video today of me doing an Eye of the Storm on my Hunter. I'm currently Spectres MM, doing it with Zoom, my other Hunter buddy. You see his two here flying down. The first thing you're going to notice about this video, which might be quite obvious to you, is I play like shit. For number one, I'm not very practiced to BM yet. I haven't been playing my Hunter for the past probably like 3 days. I've actually been leveling a Warlock and having a lot of fun on a Warlock. I've just made him Affliction, and I fucking love dots. I don't know why dots feel so amazing, but they just feel awesome. So I haven't played the Hunter for hardly any time in the past, 3-4 days. Except I did my arena cap about 4 days ago, and I think that's the last time I actually did stuff on him. And then I got on today because I was like, I need to make a video before I run out of stuff to upload. And I got an Eye of the Storm, and this was the first game I played that day, and it went shit. Now, usually what I do with videos like this is I'll fucking delete them. Like, immediately after the game, I go to my fucking files, I delete it, move on to the next BG, and I'll play BGs and BGs and BGs until I get, a good one. One that's like, I enjoyed playing, I enjoy watching. But I thought with this, what I could do is actually ask you guys to kind of critique the way I'm playing MM. Because I honestly haven't watched any MM gameplay on YouTube. I haven't really done much MM gameplay. I'm just basing everything I know off of just stuff I've learned while playing MM. So I thought, since I have this YouTube channel sitting there and I have people who's watching my videos, a lot of you guys are hunters. That's the reason you watch. So I thought what I may as well do is get you MM hunters to kind of like critique my gameplay and let me know basically how to play MM and what I'm doing wrong. So I'm like watching this. I'll shout out if I think I'm doing anything wrong. Like immediately, as MM, I'm finding myself that I need to stand up back a lot more. MM is more of a kiting spec than BM is. But the thing is, I love kiting on a BM hunter because my pet can do 90% of the fucking damage. I can just let my hunter pet do everything. Which, by the way, I'm using a bird as MM for the disarm. I don't even know if that's the right pet to use. I have no idea. I got told by another MM hunter that I should definitely get a pet for disarms because it works really well. And it does, especially for like duels and stuff. If I'm versing a melee class, disarm definitely helps it a lot. Especially in BGs, man. I'm finding that a lot of people don't have weapon chains. Even like, especially other hunters, like a lot of hunters aren't using weapon chains, rogues, DKs, warriors. Man, if I get a warrior disarmed and it's an 8-second disarm, holy shit, is that an advantage? Like, I've already used my deterrence, I've disengaged, used my master's call, and then he's finally got back on top of me. I just disarm him for 8 seconds. Holy shit, is that an advantage? That is so good. Like, and if you're watching this and you're not a hunter, even if you are a hunter, guys, use a fucking weapon chain on your weapon. Holy shit, like, you do not want to get disarmed for 8 seconds. I mean, when you're playing stuff like this, you forget how long like seconds are. Like you might look at an ability and it's like, oh, fears them for 8 seconds. Oh, 8 seconds not that good. Then you all of a sudden get sit in an 8 second fear and you realize, holy fucking shit. Like this is ages. Like 8 seconds is the longest fucking time in the world when you're doing PvP. It is long. 5 seconds, 2 seconds is long. 2 seconds is enough for a motherfucker to die. Like that's just the way it is. You need to you need to minimize all that shit. Like you do not want to sit in that stuff. Anyway, so I come to DR to defend here. I think I'm about to, this is a good place where you can watch and like let me know what I'm doing wrong. I think I get jumped by a rogue. I see poisons on me there. I'm like, what the fuck? I think because I was sprinting, I got away from a bit. And basically, what my rotation is like put up my serpent sting, chimp shot, arcane shot while I have my thrill of the hunt procced, and then I just use the steady shot as much as possible in between to try and get aim shot procs. I never cast aim shot. I don't know if that's wrong. I have no like. I feel like I should be doing it, but I never cast aim shot. Like every time I think like, oh, MM Hunter, what do they get? They get aim shot. That's what you're supposed to be using. But I never use it unless I get procs, and I only get a proc every now and then because I'm busy. Like you see there, I glaive toss, chimp shot off cooldown, kill shot whenever it's up, and then I use mainly arcane shots whenever it's procced or if I have nothing else to do. And then if I'm not doing any of that, that's when I'll do my steady shots to try and get aim shot proc. So you can imagine I get aim shot proc maybe like not even, the only time I ever get aim shot procs is when I'm focus starved. And usually when I'm focus starved because I fucked up and spammed arcane shot too much or something like that, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like, it's the same goes for burst. Am I supposed to build up an arcane shot, not an arcane shot, aim shot proc before I burst and then mix that in with my burst? Because that's currently not what I'm doing. I'm popping the God, what's it called? The stuff that increases your haste and focus regen. God, it's in a macro, so I never actually see what it's called because I have like my trinkets and that in there. Whatever it is, it's like God, yeah, I can't remember. It's the one that increases your speed. So I always pop that with the trinkets, and then I spam the shit out of Arcane Shot because usually I'll have a proc, and I'll have that up, so Arcane Shot pretty much costs like no focus, so I can like chim for Arcane Shot, Arcane Shot, Arcane Shot all fucking day, and that's usually what I do for burst with glaive tosses. I don't know if that's wrong. Should I be like popping that haste buff and then spamming aim shot because the cast time would be lowered? Is that something I should be doing? I have no idea. I hate casting. One of the main reasons I made a hunter was because I didn't want to have to sit around casting. You know what I mean? I love the playstyle of a hunter where it's like I'm moving 24/7 and I still do that. I still press shift spacebar all the time. I gotta stop doing that. I love the playstyle of like moving around 24/7 and just shooting nonstop, just doing something every single like second. I hate the idea of sitting. Like I was, like I said, I've been playing a warlock recently, and I tried a BG as destruction, and my fucking god, if I can get a chaos bolt off, like that is like I don't know how anyone gets anything off as a caster. Like I don't know how you do it, especially in a BG when you have like 5 people versing you, and you're trying to do a chaos bolt. Like it's just not gonna happen, man. Like you got interrupts, you got stuns, you got silences, you got fears, you got all the CC. You're just not getting a chaos bolt off anytime. Like the only way I got a chaos bolt off on that fucking warlock was if everyone else was busy. I died, ran back, and was like immediately started casting chaos bolt. From like the side, like behind a rock or something. I'm like hiding behind the bushes, casting chaos bolts at people because that's the only way I can get a fucking chaos bolt off. Which is why I love this hunter, and I do like so straight up MM is better damage. I mean, there's no way getting around it. I find myself doing a lot more bursts on an MM hunter, but I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. I just feel it. I feel it in my gut when I'm playing. I'm like. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm missing something here. I'm not doing it right. I don't know what it is. Which is why I'm putting up this video. I'm like, guys, please fucking help me. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know of any like YouTubers that play MM Hunters that are actually like super good and do kind of like what I do. I don't like watching videos of music. I don't know why I don't like it. Unless it's like a really good, well-made, well-edited montage, which are super hard to find because usually it's like just some guy over-editing over like crazy music, like, and that's like, I don't know why I can't even sit through this and watch this. So I don't know anyone to watch. I don't know anyone to like look up. I don't know even if I'm like gen properly. I think it's Crit. Is it Crit Nagi? That's what I got anyway. Crit Nagi. I might be completely wrong. I have no idea. But yeah, as far as like me learning, I gotta just get on. I think and just keep playing because I did play MM last patch for about a week. It was the end of 5.3, and I was like, "Fuck it." I've played BM the entire fucking patch. Let's get MM going. And I'd read the patch notes, and I knew MM was gonna be better next patch, and the only one to have silence shot. So I was like, "Fuck it." I'll get on an MM Hunter. I'll do some shit, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, mainly because I had full tyrannical, and so did everyone else. So it was like, even though I wasn't playing that well, I was still hitting hard and like staying alive. Whereas right now, where it's like everyone still doesn't have full Grievous, it's you still need a little bit more skill kind of and you should know what you're doing to actually be good at what you like your class right now. Until everyone has full Grievous again, and that's just it's a lot easier for a DPS to kill somebody. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing something in the rotation. Basically, is what I'm getting at. And like I just don't know what it is. Like because I know what it is. It's the aim shot. That's what I think. That's what I feel I'm missing. Like yeah, because it's just stuck in my head. It is stuck in my head that you're on an MM Hunter, you should be casting aim shot. Or maybe I should get power shot or something. I don't know. Like I'm still using glaive toss. I assume that's right. I'm pretty sure everyone uses glaive toss because in arena there's no way you're gonna get off a power shot. Well, you shouldn't get off a power shot off an arena. And even if you did, you're probably gonna fuck yourself by knocking someone off the bloody thing in that Gurabashi arena, whatever the fuck. Actually, what am I talking about? Gurabashi arena hasn't been in the game since fucking like Wrath. Why did they take that out? Was that just because it was buggy? Or was that like no one liked the elevators? If they're gonna take that one out, they should take out the other one with the platforms because that pisses me off all the time. You know the one where they just added the ramps in the middle? That pisses. I lose so many games on that map just to bad like placement. Just to like me and my buddy went the wrong way, or they just won't come up the top. They want to stay down the bottom. And what am I? Like, I just hang glide out of the way. This is why I love dots, and why I'm really liking that warlock is because like I love the idea of someone running away and still dying. Like that is attractive to me. And by the way, if you're seeing here like cuts in the video, that's me cutting out the death timers. I had really shitty death timers this game. I was getting like killed, and I'd go to the graveyard with 30 seconds every fucking time. I didn't want to have to let you guys watch fucking 30 seconds of me sitting in the graveyard. So I was like, I'll fucking chop that out. But I'm really like it's Eye of the Storm weekend, which is why I'm doing a lot of Eye of the Storm, and it's fucking good. I like Eye of the Storm. I like Eye of the Storm as BM a lot more because I know what I was doing, and I don't know what it is. As BM, I seem to be able to take like 3 people, like in a BG. Not obviously not in arena, but in a BG where the competition isn't as high. It's like yeah, and I can kind of like use the terrain, and I have a lot more like kiting ability. In arena, you can't kite as much, but in a BG, it's like I can just kite for fucking days. I can kite for days and weeks, and I can stay away. I can do shit that like I can't do in arena, and doing all that stuff, I can usually take like 3 people, especially when you have other teammates like coming in. Anyway, I'm getting out ahead of myself. There's gonna be black at this end of the video while I'm still talking. Sorry guys. Have a good day. Have a good year. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, guys.